As you can see, today we are going to have a beautiful front living fifth wheel, baby. But today we've got to be a little judicious with our time. It's the 2026 Bighorn 39FL. And again, that FL stands for front living. We got our now 15-year-old son's birthday. So I got to get done before his two-a-days end because we're celebrating, baby. So if you don't mind, drop a happy birthday down in the comments. For each one that you guys do, he's going to get an extra $5. But here's what we got going on. We have got a little bit of a treat here. The Bighorns, I don't typically see them in the full body paint. You can see here with the classic fiberglass. So this one is going to be one that stands out. It's looking good, standing tall, fantastic. I don't even know how many paint options that they have. I just simply don't see too many with that full body paint. But man, is this a really, really nice camper. You can see two slide outs over here on this side. You got the Kurt Helix for a little bit more of a comfortable ride. You got the painted front cap as well, just looking good with a view out the front with that window. And then three more additional slides over here on this side. I got sweat bees all over the place. So total of 5 slides on this. It also has a ton of room, a drop frame up in the front for some extra storage. Unfortunately, the pass-through is locked, but as we're looking, I'm going to see if I can find the keys for it, or maybe somebody will hear my plea and bring it in. But look at that. You got the frameless windows there as well. I'm a big fan of that. I think it looks really slick there for you. That's what I'm talking about for that drop frame, though. Do you notice how it goes from here to right there? That's what's going to allow you to have more pass-through storage room, but also maintain your head height into the front living, which we'll see in here just a second. You're also going to get not one, but 2 different awnings on the exterior as well. So a lot of good shade coverage, and then even more storage back here. We'll get back to the exterior portion here in a little bit, but I want to show you, you know, I'm not very familiar with Halo, but I just reached out to them, see if they want to sponsor a boy up for that Chef Boy RV series, baby, where I'm whipping up all the fixins. But I thought, 1, this thing looks really cool, but 2, this is kind of what sold me. I know it's kind of quirky, but just having that little leveler there, and it's magnetic, so bloop, you can pop it right on and see what's going on. I thought that was so neat that they did that. Metal cabinets, plumbed in sink. You also have your outdoor refrigerator. We'll get back to that, but man, kind of reminds me of a Blackstone, but it kind of looks like it might be on steroids there. So I'm hoping they reach out to me. If any of you guys know somebody from Halo Cookware, pass my information along. I'm going to shut this door because, as you can see, the sweat bees are insane. Today I'm at Campers Inn in Wilmington, Ohio, but man, it's a good looking unit. You know, the one thing that I like about these, they're obviously very similar to the Jayco, except instead of being all, you know, white and bright where you can dirty them up, they go with a little bit of a darker tone with lighter accents. So I think it looks pretty darn sharp. What do you guys think about that, you know, kind of the more brown decor? It's also going to be adhered in from the back, so you're not going to see any big like staple holes or putty holes or anything like that. Since it is cooked on from the back there, you're going to get that kind of what'd you say, shining like justice finish, I guess you could say. So right here is going to be a half bath. I know you guys, some of you guys don't like the bathroom into the kitchen like this, but I'll tell you, I like it. I've got one in my bathroom, the 38 RV Hunter, right off the bath. It's really convenient for the kiddos when you got them over. Porcelain foot flush throne. You're also going to see you actually have enough room as a 6 foot, 320 pound guy to really be able to shut that door. I've got room to kind of lean and green if you got to, you know, do a little bit of crack action right there. You know, you got the ability to do so. You're also going to see you have a place where you can store a couple extra things if the guests are possibly... Oh, I got excited there for a second. Halo stove. Hold on. Okay, so you got the stainless steel right there. And then you also have your plumbing here up underneath. We'll get back. Let's get back to the kitchen. Let's go ahead and show you this front living area real quick, actually. So what I really like about the front living is you're going to get a ton of space. And I'm actually going to set this up on the tripod here. Let me angle it down a little bit. But you're going to see, since the orientation is flipped a little bit, typically the TV is up in this front area. But now you got the sofa right here. You can kick back, relax. Where the camera is actually has the TV that comes up on a televator, which is pretty interesting. But then with this rising up, that's going to help you maintain that head height in here because now you're up in that front cap. So you're sitting down on a little bit of a lift. You see you got your TV dinner tray. You also have a place where you got a couple cup holders. And then you're going to be directly across from the TV. So I thought it was pretty cool. Each one of these couches also does pull out for some additional sleeping space there too as well. So if you are bringing the grandkids, this will flip out to make a bed. That will flip out to make a bed. I actually don't know what that's doing there. I don't even know what the reasoning for that would be. It's also in a different decor color. So I'm not sure what that is. Maybe if you guys know, let me know. Oh, okay, it's a tabletop. So I guess it creates an extra table up here, but I don't think it's really all that necessary. You got about 6'4" or so for head clearance here as well. And you got that barreled roof. So as you come closer to the edge, you'll see it kind of contours down. But that's going to give you the illusion of a lot more space up here. And on that rainy day, that's going to be the stuff, the little things that are going to keep you, I guess you could say, sane. Storage on either side here. You're also going to see, the light. You can trigger that on and off. You also have close and open, heat and massage, which massage on these is going to be more of a vibrate than a massage. And then you have the day and night shades. You got your half Dracula and your full Dracula with the tinted window with the IUD thing on there. And you guys are good to go. The emergency exit, pull, push, and plop. You can get out in a hurry. And again, the accent lighting is going to be really nice for kind of movie mode. So let's go ahead and flip up this table. And the cool thing about the TV is the controls are going to be right here for it, which I thought was pretty darn neat to be able to have that. So you're going to lift this up. You're going to see it's pretty quiet. It's pretty smooth too. Going down's a little rougher. I'll show you that here in just a second. But I think that's pretty darn cool. And what is that? About a 55-inch TV or so? So you can see going down's a little bit crunchier sounding, but it is still super fast, which I think is probably more important than the noise. What do you guys think? All right. So you're going to see you got your fireplace. Puts out about 4,800 BTUs in a heat. On a day like today, you're not going to need it because I'm sweating my giblets off. But on a cool day, like a 40-degree day, this will be enough to heat up the entirety of this front area. Also notice there are going to be no vents in the floor because your heating ducts are going to be built in there as well. Sound bar. So that way you can blast out your eardrums here in this front living. You'll be all right. And then I like that kind of wood blocker there too. I think it looks nice. But what do you guys think about this? Pretty darn cool kitchen. Classic front kitchen for, or classic mid kitchen for a front living where you're going to have your cooking over here. And then the nice thing is you could put another TV up here because you got the outlets if you would like. But you're going to get a pretty good amount of storage. And what I really enjoy too is they are going to be on adjustable shelves for this big portion here. I mean, you could even completely remove them and you got plugins there. So whether you want this to be like Keurig zone, margarita, machine maker, baby, or, maybe even like a little mini vacuum or something, you have the ability to do it. But you do have a central vac down there as well. Your fuse box located right here behind the drawer, so you don't have to worry about any of the grandkids kind of getting into it. And then you got the tick-tock sink, baby. So you got yourself your cup cleaner, soap dispenser, waterfall with the high-rise faucet. Hitting those dishes from all angles. You're also going to have the solid surface countertops. So, babe, if you're watching, I love you. And then right there, got yourself a little bit of a trash can. Got yourself a little bit of a cutting board. Some people don't like the cutting board above the trash can either. Not sure why. Because I think chop, 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 scoop, 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 scoop was a pretty good way of doing it. It's like one of those, what do they say? You give a hard task to a lazy guy and they'll find the most efficient way. I feel like that is like the most efficient way. So I personally, I really like it. So you got your 4-top stove. You got the GE. It's a 24-inch oven here. So you got enough room to put a turkey in that bad boy. You also had the 4-top burners to whip up all the fixings. I like to see this. You got the dovetail construction too. I like that. A little bit of storage. You got a pretty fancy looking microwave right there. It's got air fry mode on there, so you got yourself an air fryer. And then your refrigerator is one of those big boys with the fancy cube maker over there as well. I like the accent lighting up on the roof. Looks like this one's got 3 ACs, 2 of which are whisper quiet. And then you got the Coleman right there as well. Table for 2 that you can pull out for 4. So maybe you bring that little ottoman looking thing and put it down here for like one side or whatnot. But you can play some euchre, play some cards, have a real good time there. You also have a power tower back in the back for a little additional cell phone charger Runeskis. Another emergency exit, and then again, the windows on either side do open up. And you got the half Dracula right there. And then, of course, the full Dracula right there. So the skin is never sizzling, baby. All right, so we already showed you that half bath. Let's go ahead and get into the bedroom and the bathroom here. I mean, you got yourself a king-size bed. Can't beat it here. Is there a little closet or anything behind this? How cool would that be? I don't know if there is or not. No, I think a little pocket drawer right there for like a book or something would be pretty neat. Let's go ahead and relock that right there, though. The bowling gun, baby! You got another one right over there, by the way. Sansui TV, another emergency exit, and then you have 6 different pull-out drawers. So let's go ahead and just pull that one out for you. Gets you a good idea there. Storage underneath the bed. 2 reading lights up in the corners. There's that whisper quiet I was saying about. So that's going to be your returns there. And you're good to go. I wish I could have those puppies on right now because it is hotter than biscuit juice in here. It's probably about 115 in this thing. Da-da-da-da-da. Dang, look at that bed. Look at that shower. All right, so 6 foot, 320 pounds, like I said. And this is a pretty darn good shower. I mean, I'm standing right in the middle of it. I'm going to give this a full-on 1.9 on the Roundy rating scale because I think almost 2 of me could shower in it. But I'm definitely going to give it a full 2.2 on the flat scale. Look how fancy pants that is. You got yourself a little turnaround. You got yourself a little crack cleaner right there. You're good to go. You got a place where you can rest it too when you're done. You're exhausted. And then right there, I mean, you got the Tri-Glide Glass series. And then flip it around and you are greeted by one of the most beautiful boom babies. All right, see here how you've got even a porcelain bowl, which is a nice touch. A 3-tiered system, so your wife can have all of it. You'll probably get right next to that outlet, but you won't get the outlet. There is another one over here, though, too. Another mirror, another gun. Boom and boom. But some pretty deep storage there, too, and you get access to your plumbing there up underneath. You know, you can hang a towel on me. And then, of course, your porcelain foot flush throne. You had washer and dryer prep, too. I don't know if I said that. But the Suburban, tankless, on-demand hot water heater. And, guys, we are good to go. Give you one more little look up here. Yeah, it's a good-looking shot right there. I like that. Might have my noggin on it here in a little bit and be like, front living. How cool is that? All right, so we're going to head around the outside. It's going to be a pretty quick tour here on the exterior. There's not too much to go over with some of those doors being locked. But one thing that I like is this is on the strut assist system, so it actually comes up quite a bit easier for you. You know, it's hands-free. Actually, here, why am I talking about it? I think I got my birthday brained. But you see that right there? You know, I think that's pretty nice. You got the hand kook tires. Tons of storage. The JBL speakers. We're back to this Halo. I think it's pretty darn cool. I love the outlet that you got there as well. And then you open this thing up. Boom, baby. I hope they reach out to me because there's a lot of huge companies. I don't know if they're huge or not, but I've never heard of them before. You have the ladder to get on top of the fully walkable roof. Check your seals, check your slides. They're also using the Alpha for the roof as well. 2-inch receiver with a 4-way flat, so it's going to be a 3,000-pound tow rating, 300-pound hitch rating. This would be a good place too where you could put one of those MORryde slide trays in there as well. I think that would be real handy. You also have your power cord reel right there as well. And then your gray holding water dump valve right there. You also have your black tank. Typically, I'm not a fan of it being underneath the slide, but this slide, as you can see, is high enough to where it's not really cumbersome to dump your tanks, which is really nice. And then I wish I knew it was behind that, but it is what it is. 6-point hydraulic auto leveling, back end of the furnace and the Suburban. My name is Hunter, and this is the 2026 Bighorn 36FL. Hope you guys have a wonderful day. See ya. Meow, 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 meow. Shoo.